Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for March? I mean, are you feeling lucky? Are you feeling the springtime vibe? Yeah, me neither. Seriously. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It's just not in it yet. Maybe once I actually get to March, I'll feel it. All right, so March. Okay, here we go. So on the 1st, we're starting off March 1st with a square. The moon is square, not just Venus, but Venus and Mars. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah. So then we're moving into the 9th of March, where Mercury moves into Aries. This is a good thing because honestly, Mercury doesn't like being in Pisces, so this has been a tough pill to take for a lot of us that are ruled by Mercury, but for all of us that are trying to communicate. I mean, really. So then on the 10th, we have the new moon in Pisces that hits its peak at 5 a.m. It is also daylight savings time for those areas of the U.S. that like still do daylight savings time. I know it's kind of getting old, isn't it? Yeah. Then on the 11th, we have Venus moving into Pisces. Yeah. The 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! Yeah, get out your shamrocks and green beer. I know, so much fun. On the 19th, we have the sun moving into Aries. We also have the spring equinox and the International Astrology Day. Shut up. Very exciting. On the 22nd, we have Mars moving into Pisces, not far behind Venus. Then we have a lunar eclipse. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this without my glasses. We have a lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th. Full moon in Libra that hits its peak at 3 a.m. Lunar eclipse in Libra. This is a big deal. We still have that Aries and Libra are on the ecliptic because Aries is hosting the North Node. That means Libra is hosting the South Node. Then, of course, we have Easter for those of you that are celebrating Easter on the 31st. Now, at the end of March, that leaves us with one planet plus South Node in air, two planets in Earth, two planets plus North Node in fire, and four planets in water. So we've got Pluto in Aquarius, Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune in Pisces. In Aries, we've got the Sun, Mercury, and North Node. In Taurus, we have Jupiter and Uranus. And in Libra, we have South Node. All right. So now that you kind of know the layout, what's happening, like mostly astrologically, I water it down a lot for the intro to numerology, mostly because this is numerology and not astrology. But it's important that you know some of the stuff that's going on astrologically because it can affect you like throughout the month. So that's why I do it that way. All right, here's a couple of suggestions that I had from some people. Well, it's not a couple, it's a suggestion. Was to introduce the cards first thing so that I don't have to do it on every video. It's a good suggestion, viable. I'm in. So, the first card deck that I'll be reading from is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, the usual suspects, and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards, if I can get it in focus. What? And because we have an eclipse in March, I am also going to be reading from Moonology, the Oracle cards. I love these cards. They're so incredible. They're awesome. So I throw them in there from time to time. Just, like bringing in a little of Yasmin Boland. I love that. I love those cards. So I think this is going to be a great month. I really do. I always feel like March is the first real, like, energy that we feel in the new year because always January and February are the same month numbers that we have in our life path from November and December. So January is the same number month that we've had in November of the previous year, and December carries over into February. So I know that it's still different because we're in a different vibration, a whole different energy of a new year, but I still feel that carryover from the year before. And I feel like March is the first real like breath of air, the first real feeling that we're going to get from this 44-8 year. It's just an opinion. It's not like gospel or anything. So it's just an opinion. And, take it as you will. But I think that this is really going to be a great month. I do. My cat is messing with my blackout shade again. So if the lighting changes throughout the day as I'm doing these readings, my apologies. I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm not like doing something weird with the light. My cats are not in love with the blackout shade, and I don't know why. It's been there for a long time. But they just seem to want to look out of the windows that have the blackout shades on them instead of the windows that don't have the blackout shades. I don't really get that. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful month. It's going to be a great one. I'm like getting more into it as I am talking. So spring is on its way. Right? We'll stick around. Let's see what's in store for your individual life path number, and we'll see you soon. Hello, Life Path 4, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. This is going to be a fantastic month, Life Path 4. It really is. Let me tell you. So this month for March, or the month we're coming into, March, is going to be a 6 month. 6. For you, this is going to give you a little bit more of a softer edge. I know, it sounds crazy. 6 is all about love of home and children, family, like family values, community values. They're the teacher, the counselor, the friend. They're someone who is very compassionate. This is a very compassionate time for you. And I think that this is so great for you because you need to be compassionate and generous with yourself from time to time and realize it does take time for you to build. You know that about you, Life Path 4. You get really serious, you start losing your imagination, and you work yourself really, really hard. I know. Workaholics and people that are overachievers, they can be a little bit too serious. I am telling you this because you know I am also a Life Path 4. I'm a 22-4. So when you are looking at March, you're really going to find some harmony here. You're going to find just that feeling of generosity, that feeling of love. And I love this. I do love this because this is also a really artistic time. This is a time of imagination and bringing that into your day-to-day. How incredible. How incredible. This is also an important time for you to pay attention to your partnerships, to your friendships. If you're in a romantic partnership or a long-term relationship, this is something that you need to pay attention to and really strengthen it. You're good at strengthening relationships. You're good at building relationships. So this is a good time for you to put some structure into your relationship in a good way, in a fun way. Love that. So the mantra of the 6 is I'm compassionate and generous, inspiring mutual love, respect, and truth. I do love that because 6 is also a time for you to speak your truth. This is going to be important for you to pay attention to Mercury, because with Mercury in Pisces at the beginning of March, Mercury's not really happy in Pisces. It's not a good position. It's a fall position for Mercury. So when Mercury finally goes into Aries, I think you're going to be a whole lot more comfortable with being able to speak your truth. And I still feel like that there's a lot of wonderful, there's a lot of love floating around here, because we have Venus moving into Pisces, and Venus loves being in a water sign. I mean, really, Venus loves being in a water sign. So, Venus is not super happy in Scorpio, but it's not the worst place in the world for Venus. The worst place in the world for Venus is Virgo. Yeah. This is a really great thing for you. I think this is going to make you feel like love is in the air. I know. And it's not even Valentine's Day in March. It's St. Patrick's Day. So it's a little bit of a flip-flop, but I still feel like this is going to be great. I do. The shadow effects of the 6 is to learn to be alone without being lonely. Not accepting extra responsibility that doesn't belong to you, and not judging people if they do ask for help. I know this sounds really I guess that kind of sounds redundant, but you're not accepting responsibility for people. If they come to you for help, you're not accepting responsibility. You're just helping them. You're helping them with their baggage. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to carry it forever. I know, it's really difficult. And it is challenging in the time of a 6 to not to want to accept responsibility and say, I'll just do this for you. I'll just step back. I'll do this for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Help them out if they're looking for help, but don't take on extra responsibility, because then you're also taking away stuff that belongs to them, like their destiny. So remember, being alone without feeling lonely, it's okay to be alone sometimes. It truly is. This is definitely a month of harmony for you. And remember, I want you to think about the Star of David, and I also want you to look this up, because this is from Hermes. That's the as above, so below. Yeah, I love it. So make sure you look it up, because I think it's really applicable here. It's like as in heaven, so on earth. So if your guides are helping you out, be generous with the people around you. All right, let's see what kind of cards we're drawing for you today. We will start with the crystal cards. See what we get. One more, I promise. I'm not going to spend the rest of the time shuffling. Ooh, Libyan gold tektite manifestation. And you know, Life Path 4, you're an excellent manifester. You're good at working towards a goal. You're good at manifesting. I just think that being generous with yourself and being compassionate with yourself this month could help you manifest a little bit quicker. Oh, come on. Ooh. Damara, guiding children. Well, since this month is all about family, home, children. I mean, I've got the 2-legged kind and the 4-legged kind. Whew. This particular 4-legged one has been laying on the desk and tearing down my blackout shades today. I mean, what are you going to do? Ooh, a time for healing. Balsamic moon. Okay, where's my glasses? All right, Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. I like that. Very nice. Okay, Libyan gold tektite manifestation. Libyan gold tektite is a powerful meteorite found in the Libyan desert. The energy of this unique crystal is truly potent and magical, something that is out of this world. I love that. Its various properties allow for deep connection and healing on many levels. Its medicine supports and assists you in expanding into higher planes of existence, creating a deeper connection to your higher self. From this place, you can channel and manifest your higher purpose and intentions into the physical plane and into your everyday life. This sacred stone also assists with connecting connecting with the higher realms and other dimensions, where you can awaken the wisdom beyond this earthly plane of existence. This is a powerful manifestation crystal. It assists in connecting light beings from other galaxies and dimensions. It releases fear of the unknown, allowing more trust in your life, and dissolves fear around extraterrestrial beings. I dig it. Okay, and the balsamic moon. Let's see if I can find this one. Blue moon. North node, south node. Okay, where is the balsamic moon? Okay, then it's at the beginning of the book. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Good Lord. I'm going to have to edit this out. Okay. The balsamic moon. A time for healing. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. Well, I like this. Manifestation, healing, and working a lot with children. that really does sound like a 6 energy. I mean, you're the manifester. The 6 is all about compassion, truth, being a teacher, a friend, and a counselor. It's good times. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 4. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful March. Don't forget to check out your zodiac readings for the new moon and the full moon. And check out my playlist, Reviewed at the Round Table. Most of the videos that I have on that playlist did come from my old channel. And I've even changed the name of the show since then. But I'm updating them, I'm redoing them, and so I have some new ones coming out, but you can let me know what you think of the ones that are out there now. I would appreciate it. I really do hope you have a wonderful month. Thank you for joining me, and until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.